Hello everyone, we are going to now start to connect the ideas that we have been working with a quadratic. So the first thing, if I give you a quadratic, and that would be in standard form, ax squared plus bx plus c, then one of the things you can really easily identify is the y-intercept because it's the c term. So 0, comma, in this problem, -5 is my y-intercept. And as I do this, I'm going to plot these things. So the first thing I found is the y-intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is -5, right? -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So what we're going to do is start in standard form, and now we're going to convert it to a different form by factoring it. So to factor it, I need to find numbers that multiply to -5 and add to +4. So multiply to -5, it's got to be 1 and 5. If they add to +4, make the 1 negative. So it's x squared minus x plus 5x minus 5. Factor by grouping. And now I have x plus 5, x minus 1. Now, this is called the intercept form. If we say y equals, this is the intercept form. And we have been using factoring to solve. And hopefully you remember, if you set this factor to 0, one of the x-intercepts would be -5, and the other one would be at +1. So I found my two x-intercepts are -5, 0, and +1, 0. I'll draw those now. -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and +1 right there. Okay, now you can probably figure out what the middle is. If they're 6 apart, I can tell you that the axis of symmetry is going to be right there. And I can also start to build this thing. I'm going to do a different color. They're 6 apart, right? So the axis of symmetry has to go down the middle. I can also start to kind of identify some other things, like I could reflect this and get the y-intercept reflection right there. The vertex is going to be somewhere down here, but to find the vertex, we're going to now complete the square. So to complete the square, you want to get your x terms on one side, x squared plus 4x plus something, and then move this to the other side, so 5 plus something. What I'm going to do now is draw my picture, and I've got x plus half of b is 2, so x plus 2 and x plus 2. So what's my corner? 4. When I complete the square, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. Now I can factor the left side, that's x plus 2 squared. 5 plus 4 is 9. Square root both sides. X plus 2 is plus or minus 3. Actually, I don't even need to do that. It says don't solve. I should read the directions. I'm not trying to get that far. What I'm trying to do is move this back. So x plus 2 squared, subtract 9. Now, that equals 0. Okay, I'm not trying to solve. I already know the x-intercepts. But what I am doing is finding the vertex using what we call intercept or vertex form. This is vertex form. Vertex form. You might remember it as x minus h squared plus k. So, oops, come on. All right. So the vertex, if you have, it's supposed to be x minus. So you think, well, what did they plug in there to get a +2? It must have plugged in -2. And on the outside, it's plus k. That means that the y-coordinate is -9. So the vertex is -2, -9. This is called vertex form. So I go back to my graph, -2. Oh yeah, I knew the middle was -2, and now I know the vertex is -9, and I've got 5 points. And in kind of a roundabout way, I got all the bits of information, but the best part about it is I got to use all 3 forms of a quadratic to do it. So try the practice problems. Make sure you hit that smash that like button.